good, YouTube? It is your boy Cass, and we here today with a new joint from Reflex Studios, the makers of Rise of Strangers. Welcome to the game 1 and 2, the waiting room. Scrutinized. Now we all know how Welcome to the Game Rise of Strangers are played. Check links in the description. Now, let's just get into it. Look at this guy. Yeah. Greasy fingers now. Greasy. Mode casual, no permadeath, 5 nights total for casual players. Normal permadeath, 10 nights total for those who want a challenge. Not even that. Well, let's start normal at first. You know what I'm saying? Then we can go back.
When she was a kid, Luna aspired to be a superhero.
Fact.
Not the ones in skin-tight suits that could fly, but the ones that identified connections where others didn't. She wanted X-ray vision to observe criminals when they tried to hide from the law, and supersonic hearing to listen in on mischievous talks, then a measure of heightened strength to restrain the guys bigger than her. This was all she craved when she was a child. As she became older, her ambitions took a more realistic approach, which seemed in direct opposition to the surreal tone the news took. The facts became the new dystopian fiction. The world grew louder each year, apparently more violent, or more visible than the year before. Her generation grew up looking to cull the increasingly violent trends that saw mass incarcerations, drug wars, and serial killers studying to gain notoriety. Luna took the analytical route in her quest for justice, feeling more at home processing case files, evidence, and connecting dots.
Crazy.
Her cousin, a sister almost, enrolled in the academy and became an officer of the law. Even extended family, no matter how far away, seemed to gravitate towards law enforcement, almost as if it were in their blood. A murderer becomes a serial killer with just 2 more kills, a coworker informed her over scones and coffee one morning. This one had 3 total that day, but that number hit double digits soon enough.
That day.
Accumulating corpses of officers, criminal lawyers, and several field investigators to a growing pile of victims. The news on TV, becoming more unreal as the years ticked on by, ran the blue blood killer story 24/7. Luna knew about the local serial killer, more so than most thanks to all the overtime spent processing corroborative evidence for their many crimes. However, it still felt more like gossip and fabricated plot points. At least, until that phone call made something so artificial an actuality. The call came in the middle of the night, as unexpected as a bullet in the dark. Her cousin, the exemplar of a police officer, had been killed. It was just a tragically common traffic stop gone wrong.
For those that don't want to watch
with a weighted
the
pistol.
whole...
Maybe Luna could have mourned and pushed on. But it wasn't any run-of-the-mill incident that was so characteristic of headlines. No. It wasn't that, because life had long turned into a phantasmagoric nightmare. Officer Sarah Youngman, revered by all that mattered, died at the hands of the blue blood killer. Who he was, or who they were, remained an enigma, despite their murder spree eroding through states, counties, and homes. But more than the long list of confirmed victims and possible connections Luna herself had registered and slipped away, this monster killed Sarah. Somehow, that turned the boogeyman into a living, breathing threat. No longer was this tyrant a thing she filed at the end of the day. It wasn't an obsession of the media. He was here. And if not in the literal sense, then definitely in her mind. This realization gnawed at her for months after the real mourning faded. Luna's acceptance stage barely registered before she fell swiftly to anger once again. And it never genuinely went away. Luna craved a name. She wanted to know who killed the sweetest woman in the world, despite so-called dirty cops walking free. Luna needed justice. What was it about her cousin that triggered this killer in the first place? Could it be that she stood for everything a cop should be? A perfect example of morality, protectiveness, mentality.
So now it's going to be about a thing of vengeance.
Officer Youngman was everything
her cousin
demanded in the ones that protected them. And Luna wouldn't allow her memory to fade away as another statistic.
See?
Day in and day out, she spent the connections she'd built up through work and rowdy Christmas parties to see if there was something no one else saw. Cop friends that never steered her wrong came up empty-handed. Family members with careers linked closer to the real action knew little else than the papers. Even the old-timers that knew things few else did all but shrugged when she pressed them for clues. She needed leads first, but there were none. So, in a last-ditch effort, she resolved to chew her boss for leeway. Luna did all she could for any little morsel of information, regardless of the fallout. Being an investigations analyst for the district attorney's office had its perks, but it only teased her for all the good it did with building an idea of who this killer was. Her boss knew what she was after, but he followed the rules as strictly as Luna did. Being shut down by him just meant there was one less layer between a law-abiding citizen and vigilante justice. With each denied application for information outside her classification, Luna saw the justice system's holes appear and broaden. Sometimes the law hindered what mattered. Progress couldn't always continue behind red tape and protocol. Perhaps, in cases like these, rules were meant to be budged. Maybe she couldn't talk her way into databases and case folders. Maybe it wasn't so easy as to read reports on other victims, hoping a eureka moment hit her. If she were going to make any change, it had to start with her, with citizens willing to help. Yes, Luna respected the law, and she would uphold it as Sarah would have wanted, but she couldn't stand idly by any longer. One morning, she called in sick, made flyers, and pinned them around town. She started a neighborhood watch that day, and by the next day at work, Luna couldn't think of anything else. It started with one report, then two, then 3 and 4, and more. Before she realized what was happening, her small network of retired cops and nosy neighbors had become a full-on crime watch program that spanned beyond the neighborhood, the suburbs, and into town. At times, the number of reports felt too much for one person. But for the hundreds of thousands of people less prepared for human horrors as Sarah was, Luna felt that a couple of sleepless nights was the least she could do. Luna had to get her answers somehow.
Let's go. Yo, if you still with your boy, hit that like button for me right here. Then you hit that subscribe. Then do that. And like, shout out to everybody, man, on that random things on Omegle. I shouted y'all. Description. If I ain't do it, them anything, check it out, man. Video. We're gonna have another episode of that here real soon. That was fun. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Random things on Omegle. So, alright, Luna's cousin got killed. You know what I'm saying?
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Alright. Alright, yeah. Let's go, my boy. Alright. Oh, Liddy. Alright. So that's the fuse box, alright? It's the bathroom. Alright, it's lit. Going around locking everything up. Because for those of you, if you play Welcome to the Game, you listen. If you play the waiting room, Welcome to the Game, any of them, then you should know. Alright, so now that we did that, right? Let me just check it here, bro. I don't play that. Alright. She said get to her computer, right? Alright. So let's get to the... Hold on. Lights? Hey, lights throughout my home are randomly turning off without me touching any of the switches. Also, if I leave my security camera light on too long, the breaker trips. I'd like a quote on your as soon as possible opening to get mess sorted. Thank you, Luna. Alright. Let's get to the report desk. Alright, what's this? Oh, alright. Roy McNulty. Alright. Alright. Name. Roy Nolte. Alright. Says Roy sets up by Scare-a-thon for the community. He uses an old projector. The kids and adults love them. Set the scene. Decorations for Scare-a-thon. Dismember limbs. Hanging around with the cycle all the time. Yeah. Deep boys. Alright, well. No. Alright, got it. Huh? Alright, strange men are living in Tammy's house nowadays, and I only ever get to decent look at them. The late night tattoos, weird hair, and tattered clothes frequently. Don't worry about her phone. Alright, records. These records. Tamara Mello. No police record found. I was babysitting, and I used to her excitement went to go to the park. She ran out of the house without me. I grabbed my things and immediately ran after her, but couldn't find her. After what seemed like forever, I found her hiding in the park. I was fumed, mad, but she ran up to me crying, saying something about a strange man attacking a lady in a car. I tried to calm down to figure... Whoa. How you get out from the computer, bro? Oh my God, hold on. I was babysitting. I don't know. I think that one's a false one. Let's go. This lady moved into my house across the street, and a couple months ago she hasn't said a word to anyone in the neighborhood. She has her lights on all the time at night, and I never see her during the daytime. I hear that? She gets all her groceries delivered, and I don't think I've ever even seen the mailman leave her any mail before. A couple of times a night. It just seems suspicious to me. Finally, I could get to bed early for once.
Получу за тебя много денег.
Bro! He was in my room! I was just getting the hang of it. Y'all know what that means. We gotta go again. We gotta go again, man. Starting to figure out how to use the files on the desk. Listen, man. None of Adam's games are ever easy. Adam, the creator, hence Reflect Studios. Twitter @thewebpro. Follow him. Let me try. Let's do casual now. Let's do casual. No, I ain't soft, bro. Shut up. Yo, hit that like button. Hit it. Do it. Thank you. Subscribe. It's right there. Thank you.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Oh no, we locking windows first. Look at that. That window was open. It was open. Oh, why are they all open? That's the bathroom. Alright, so we go see. Let's lock these joints. Yeah. Lock these windows, my boys and girls. Cause that's how they get in the crib. Alright. I gotta walk around and share my boy. Let's get to work, my boys. Jason Floyd, right? Let's check Jason Floyd out. Alright, says I was watching a horror movie in my home when screaming came from the house over. I called. Oh, screaming. Let's check. No police record found? My son ain't had no police record found. I have reason to believe this girl working at the mall is a prostitute. Oh, Wendy is what the boys call her. She works at Tight Gossip, the store that sells all those weird clothes the goths and freaks wear. I swear to Jesus, I've never seen someone wear so many piercings able to actually hold down a job before. I tried to investigate if all the employees who worked there wore the same revealing clothing she had on, or if there were some employee uniform. She was rude, very passive aggressive as she answered me. She said I was just jealous that I didn't look as good as she did, and I was taking out my anger on her for that reason. Alright, let's check this. Alright, Wendy Vargas. No police record. So what am I supposed to believe, bro? I lived across the street from Wait, her whole family, for the past 4 years. And in that time, I've seen both her parents, who were quite elderly, pass away, along with a brother that came down with an undiagnosed illness last year. Her husband is ill often, and her 2 children are always sickly. Recently, I went over to her house to help clean up the place before a family reunion of some sort, and I spied her medicine. I spied in her medicine cabinet. Yes, it would make sense that a household as ill as hers would have an abundant supply, but there was stuff in there that didn't look like medicine. Big bins of powder, labels scratched off the tin cans. All right, so Megan, wait, we're gonna check her out. Oh. Yo, you hearing that, bro? Sandra lives downstairs in my apartment building. She is a single mother with 1 kid who's 13-year-old called Matt. Sandra has always been pretty strict with Matt. I assume she wants him to succeed in life by working hard always. Last night, I heard... Whoa. Is that a car out there? Hold on, bro. Look. I ain't gonna look at records. And they don't have no police record, like... Let's get it. Let's get it. Bro. Oh. Alright. See, I had me nervous just now. Maybe I had turned the lights off. I don't know. Alright. So let's get it. Report desk. Bethany Hensley, 6'4", 8:35 a.m. Female, unknown, hair blonde. I nearly blacked out at the party. Blacked out of the party last night. On my way out, I walked down the alleyway to get to my buddy's car, which was parked far away since the parking lots were all taken up. I was super drunk and everything was a little bit blurry, but I swore I saw a woman talking while dragging a large bag and shoved it in the back of her van. I could see the pack moving and noises was violently being slammed. Alright, so let's check Bethany Hensley. A police record. Unknown. Alright. NVH 25 to 35. Height 6 feet. Weight 150. Gender female. Hair color brown. Eyes brown. Search. Don't play with me, bro. Yo, don't play with me, bro. Get out of there. He's coming.
Well, this is awkward. Don't worry, the pain will go away soon.
Yo, I'm so... Hey, yo, Brody. Yo, that's... I am scared the holy... Yo. Bro. Hold on. Alright, y'all. We put that right there for right now. Yo, listen. First time boy was waiting in my room. A different dude. He was talking his Russian stuff before he lumped her out. Like, then this dude, I catch him running on my property. This is awkward. Then I locked the window in there, bro. So when you see that, like, you literally gonna have to get out of the computer and run back to check. That's crazy, bro. Reflect Studios, yo. I'll be back with this one, bro. Listen, I'm coming back with this one. But I still need y'all to hit that like button. Subscribe for me. We automatically coming back to this one. Scrutinized, I gotta come back to it. Fire. I don't like how he did that, though. I knew he was coming, but it didn't matter. Anyway, guys, this is your boy Cass, man. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. And until next time, everybody.